What is up, guys? How's it going? My name's Jackal, and you see the name of the video, you see the name of the channel, you know what we're here for. We're here for some of that old gold, and we're here for one of everybody's least favorite activities in the world. Grinding. Made even worse by the fact that oh boy, the last episode was all sorts of L's. 2 Pokemon videos ago, forgot to save, so that was great. So I had already beaten Blaine, and already had started my grinding process. And then went and last video, had to restart. Fought Blaine again, won. I got Fire Blast, and because I've been playing so late, I've been really, really tired, like falling asleep while playing. And just being extra tired, I was trying to put Fire Blast and replace Ember with it, and I accidentally replaced Slash with it. Which, Slash is not a move that I see myself getting rid of, ever. Had I wanted to, the only move that I maybe would have done instead of Slash would maybe be like a Body Slam. Maybe. Like, that is a supreme maybe. But Body Slam, more like I would probably just take that over Mega Punch, because I got Mega Punch because I thought it would be a little more useful than it was. But it really hasn't been. It's an okay move. But Slash just gets so many crits that, like, bruh, there's no reason for me to use anything else. So yeah, I want to get Lapras here to level 40. And everybody else to 45. Yeah. 45, so 1, 4, 6, 8, 9. Yeah, 9 levels. It'll be a bit of a grinding session. It'll take a couple videos, but I think not really for any reason, but just to, like, so that way I make sure everyone's strong enough just in case. I'm probably going to use my last run through of this game, my blind playthrough, as like a rubric. And even though my Pokemon's moves sucked ass in my first playthrough, like so bad, what's it called? Even though I didn't have like good attacking moves, just being able to use like type advantaging to make a lot of what enemies did not very effective on me, just that made like me being lower level than a lot of the Pokemon. I don't remember on the Elite Four. Some of them might have been stronger, but at very least I know that like Gary had stronger Pokemon than me. There we go, baby. But as long as you use the right types, you're fine. And see, I know you can. Because I used to do it as a kid, but like at the beginning it might be a bit of a struggle. And you would probably need to supplement, but long run? Well, actually, no, if you spend enough time, you can do it with anyone. But when I was a kid, like, I remember I used to train Charizard to be, like, level 40. And then I would fight Misty. Like, back in the day. Because I've always had, like, a lot of OCD with shit. And, I used to always want, like, my Pokemon to be, like, certain levels as I went through the game, but like it required so much grinding to do that I could never like sit through and do it as a child, mainly because it was unreasonable. But I would want like my starter to be, and my starter's the only Pokemon I would care about. It's the only Pokemon I would train when I was younger. But it would be like at level 20 by the first gym, 40 by the second. Like, and then I think it went up by 5, so it'd be like 45, 50, 55, 60. So I wanted to have my Pokemon be at level 70 by the time I was in this point. Now, I'm not going to lie, though, after seeing how many levels you can actually gain in this game with fighting everyone, I wonder if that's actually more, at least in this generation, I actually wonder how attainable that actually is. Like, first 2 gyms, you get your starter to a certain point, and then after that, just be like, all right, I'm not gonna grind. I'm just gonna fight everything as I come across it. And honestly, I think you'll end up pretty much okay. At least in this game. Future generations might be a little more balanced to where you can't get away with that. Fully paralyzed. Nice. No, why are we leaving? I was doing that a whole bunch the other day, but that was mainly because I was too tired. But yeah, that means during Victory Road, I want to really see how many levels I can get with everyone. I don't even remember how many trainers there are in, I don't even know how many trainers there are there. I just remembered that there's a fucking another block puzzle in there. That's all I remember. I like Lapras getting away with the Paralysio much more now. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, 3 days of work down. Bro, it was fucking hilarious today. They wanted us to start 25 minutes earlier today than we were supposed to. And I'm not gonna lie, almost out of spite, I just went in at the quote-unquote correct time. Like, just had no problem with that. I mean, it did take maybe technically late, but I didn't give a fuck. They love trying to change people's schedules like the very last minute. When it's like, you know, a lot of people have other jobs. You know, they got other shit that they're doing, so it's like, yo, you can't be changing start times. Like, even though it's like 25, you know, sometimes 15 minutes. For a lot of times people, like, especially right now, with how, like, desperate people are, people got, like, their work lives timed out to, like, the 10-minute marking sometimes. Like, you can't be changing people's schedules and shit like that. But and especially because the real reason is because they've been, you know, trying to start us as late as possible and trying to stuff too much work in too little of time with currently too few employees. And it's just like the place is like starting to just overflow. Nothing good is coming of it. It is just all not good. Same thing with tomorrow and same thing with tomorrow and Saturday. Tomorrow is 15 minutes earlier, and I think Saturday is 15 minutes earlier. Well, guess what? No, it ain't. Make those our start times at the beginning of the week. Do it the right way. Quit trying to fucking squeeze everyone and then panic and try to correct everything after you've made a mistake. When everybody's been telling you, like, yo, you guys are doing this shit. Quit it. It's fucking everything up. Fucking management wants to be like, no. Did we miss? How dare you? How long have we been playing? 10 minutes? That's what I thought. 11, technically. Or 10 and some change, because I don't know when the exact second started. This episode will be a little on the shorter side. Not super short. Maybe I'll have time for another one tonight. I'm not too fucking tired. Gotta finish this, and then I'll have a couple more minutes, and then have to go get my daughter. Wait 30 minutes. Drive around, fuck around, waste time. Go get the other girlfriend. Oh wait, no. I'm getting mama. Poison. How rude. I don't even think I have any antidotes. Right? Poison's not even that bad at my level. Especially because that only does 1 HP of damage, but it's like... blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. You know, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like they purposefully made the length of walking into a Pokemon Center and getting to the desk the exact amount that it takes for the poison to do 1 damage. That feels planned. Because you know, over the years, people always get stuck in that, like, perfect, oh man, come on, I got 1 more HP. You're never guaranteed that. You are not guaranteed that 1 HP. Oh. Yeah, no, UPS is playing the fuck around, find out game. And like I was saying earlier, like, you know, my supervisor today tells me, he's like, hey, you looking to get out of here? And at this point, it's 8 o'clock. Maybe just a little after. Like 8:05. And I'm just like, no, I always got till 9 o'clock, so don't worry about it. Well, I don't even think we got a half hour left of work. If you work any job like this, you don't believe that shit for a second. Not only was I able to work till 9, when I left at 9, there maybe looked like there was about a half hour of work left. Because unfortunately, since everything is, you know, especially throughout the day, you know, there gets to be a lot of broken boxes and shit that's got to be rewrapped and reboxed. You know, usually the stuff inside's not broken, just the box is fucked up. So we'll put it in another box and tape it up and get it relabeled and sent back on its way. But we've been getting a whole lot of like boxes that just come in late as fuck. You know, 8:30, 8:40. You know, because they want to have all the delivery trucks out and on their way by 9 o'clock at the latest. 8:30 to 9 is when they want people to start, like, dipping out of there or peeling out. But, you know, we still got people bringing up fucking busted up boxes and rewraps and shit. People are still bringing us that shit at, like, fucking... at, like, 8:30, 8:40. And it's not like we're given every fucking size box in the world to deal with. We only got like a few different sizes. So, you know, we got to figure out the best size for it. You know, get the box set up. Put it in ground is the one that's good on fire. Nice. How much does Neo Queen got? 4,000. In this place, that's not too much. 22. All right. But no, we gotta find the box that best, you know, suits what we're doing, which normally isn't that hard. But like sometimes you get some weird shaped fucking shit that decides to just be difficult. But you know, you gotta find a size box that works for it, put it in, potentially add any sort of we don't have bubble wrap we can use for our reboxes. All we get is like just fucking brown paper. But, you know, we'll usually stuff it to try and make sure that, you know, however it broke the package before, it tries not to break it that way again. Keep everything kind of cushioned in there. Tape it up, get the label on, tape that on, scan it, get it stickered up, and then get it delivered out to where it's got to go. So, like, just doing that with one box, including getting it out to, well, no, not including where it's got to go. To do all that with a package, with one, can take, you know, 2 minutes, you know, sometimes, definitely sometimes more. Also, sometimes less. Sometimes it's just, you know, the box popped open where the box is supposed to rip open. You just hold it shut, tape it shut, and then it goes on its way. But I would say on average, everything takes about 2 minutes. I kind of caused a bit of a mess today, though. Kind of performed it was a party foul, is what it was. We, one of the things that needed to be reboxed, the box was completely destroyed. It was just in plastic totes, just lying on the table. It was a bunch of wine bottles. There was like, it looked to be about 18 of them. And I was going to we didn't really have a box big enough to fit them nicely in one way, so I kind of put them in another box another way. And I had, just in case they broke, the idea was to put them in a plastic bag, especially because it's not, the box for liquor bottles usually has, what's it called? It's usually got like something to hold the bottles in the box, but that was destroyed along with it, because usually it's just like a cardboard holder. Hold on. Okay, never mind. Thought I heard something. But I had put like 9 of the bottles in a plastic bag, just because, you know, they're not secured in there as tightly as nicely as they would be. So the idea would be that if anything were to happen and any of the bottles were to break, it would at least be contained in one bag and it wouldn't, you know, get all over everything else. Which didn't work, because that ended up needing to happen, because I had put it in a box. And I hadn't taped up the bottom of the box yet. I hadn't even finished loading the box yet. I had started, and then my boss had pulled me to go do something else. And somebody else went to go lift the box, and the bottom hadn't been taped up yet because I hadn't even finished. Because usually what I'll do is I'll fold the bottom of a box, put it down on something, set it down, put whatever I need on it. I'll fill up the box, tape up the top, and then the bottom, I'll hold it, I'll flip it, and then I'll take the bottom and I'll tape it up. I hadn't even finished like step one of that shit. So I had just left the box there because I got called away to do something else. And some dude went to go lift up the box, and the wine bottles fell right out the bottom and just shattered all over the floor. And, it was in a plastic bag, so, it held some of the liquid in, but, definitely a lot of wine still got all over the floor. But, like I said, definitely not as much as would have had they not been in a fucking bag. Perfect. But yeah, that's the thing. It was fucked. And of course, he just looks at me because the guy knew that I was the one who was working on it. And he was like, the fuck, bro? And I'm like, hey, man, my B. I got pulled away to go do something else. I didn't even I honestly forgot that box was even in existence because I had just been moving on to new shits. Especially because today they kept moving me around like a motherfucker today. Having me move around everywhere. My shoulder's not feeling fun. My shoulder's feeling grumpy, one might say. It's been hurting the last few days. It's been getting better and better. Just, never at the speed that I want it to get better. Just this dull ache that just stays there. And at least today it's getting to the point where, there'll be times where I just don't even notice it anymore. And then there's other times that it just wants to just nag and nag. And that's not fun. Alright, Hypno's turn, but luckily, Hypno is OP as fuck. So I don't really have to worry too much about Hypno. But yeah, no, I definitely performed a party foul. What? Didn't he gain a level when I was grinding the first time and fucked up? Didn't he learn a move that I replaced Psywave with? I could have sworn I replaced it. Luckily, he's strong to all these fucking poison enemies. I guess I'll find out. Yeah, meditate. I don't know what it does, but it could definitely replace Psywave, because Psywave kind of sucks. I remember using it in the first playthrough I had when I had Haunter. And, listen, the move got me out of some binds when it needed to, but that was not my preferred fucking move to be using. Not in the least. Alright. Do 2 more battles and then it's time for me to get out of here. I have time to take a real quick shower before I go get my daughter. Tell my son to get ready. I tell you what, we're not forgetting to save this time. I always have episodes in every playthrough that's dedicated to me making up for not saving. And you know, it makes me feel bad, not as bad about using emulators. Because, you know, I still play it like it's like the real game. More or less. Alright, but yeah, that's going to be it for today, guys. Just a nice day of playing. Especially on a day where I'm not fucking falling asleep this time. So, that's nice. But, yeah, maybe I'll get to play some, ooh, man, if I get to play some Wario Land tonight, that'll be what we call tasty fucking delicious. So, but, yeah, hopefully I get to do that. Hopefully I'm not passing out while I do so. Because, you know, then that makes me fuck up a lot. And I'm not even, like, awake enough to talk shit about myself doing it. Well, yeah, guys, that's it. This game is wrapping up. We got Final Fantasy Mystic Quest wrapping up. Final Fantasy 2, I'm like waist deep in. We're making good progress. I can't wait to finish these up and start on to some new shit. I'm ready for new. Hopefully you are too. So, yeah, till next time, guys. Take it easy. Peace. I know I say it, but never say it too many times. Especially me. Peace. Ooh, I'm dropping.